Hey guys, you're live with MBI. We are in a 2019 Ram. So I've got the basic, what's called UAM. It's the 8-inch non-nav setup in here. It does do the CarPlay and Android Auto. And we are going to do a quick upgrade to the nav to show you it's possible. So this one's got the dual zone heating. We cover all that. But if you're interested in this upgrade, give us a call. I'm going to show you our process and how we can make this easy for you. So to start, now I've already taken stuff apart, but there's two 7mm normally here. So lift up the rubber panels, set it aside, take those 7mm out, and then this guy will just simply pop off as easy as that. And then on the back side, we've got some connectors that have to come undone. So the big one off the radio, typically going to have one here, and then you've got some factors that got to come off. So you don't want to have a pick tool handy to get these off. This can be tight. This is only giving you so much room to pull this out. So this one's going to be the one that fights you the most. And once you get all these out of the way, if you're going to do this kit, you will transfer your switch bank over. That requires two 7mm to come out. Or T15s, excuse me, not 7mm. And then these little tabs just pop up, and this will just push out and transfer over into the new bezel. New bezel here with the nav. This one is missing the trim, just FYI. This normally would come new. This is just for test purposes. And if you're interested, I am going to put this one for sale, just FYI. Otherwise it's going on eBay. So if you've got some interest on a good deal for a nav, give me a call and we can chat about it. But this one, as you can see on the back side, is completely different. So nowhere just to plug this in. It's because we're missing the radio brain. And then we've got some extra plugs here, which we don't have harnesses for in the vehicle. Now, you do not want to just run out and buy one of these and try and plug it in. You're going to make this truck go nuts. It does not like that. So do have to have the harness, which we will build for you to make the conversion happen. Okay, and this will allow us just to plug everything in nice and simple, just like it was meant to be. Plug into there just like that. So with that said, then we've got a radio brain that will come with the kit. And then everything is color coded here. So kind of hard to mess up. Just plug everything in. This guy here is for your power port. Not sure where my USB cable went. There we go, right here. Okay, and then the screen cable, which will come with the kit as well. This port here is for Wi-Fi, guys. So if you want the Wi-Fi antenna, that will come in the kit, and you mount it up under the dash pad somewhere to the top. Typically to the top of an air vent is what I recommend, so for best reception. This guy will go right in here. Come with some screws to secure that into place. Plug our screen cable in. Alright. And we should be ready to rock and roll. Now, this is probably not going to fire up. We'll wait and see what happens here. We are going to get a logo come up. So you can see our HVAC controls don't work because the programming is not in place. I do have some audio going on. and it is changing channels, Problem is, let's see what happens when we shut it off for a second. We are going to fire it back up. There are some settings to make this go correctly, where all your knobs work and whatnot, and that's where our programming will come into play, so we can get all, you know, the HVAC and everything working properly. So what's involved in the programming? You will need a laptop computer. We've got a programming interface that will come out with the kit. We'll plug into the laptop, and then up under here, guys, is your on the 1500 model is your security gateway module, and you've got to unplug these and then plug this guy right into here. Right into here. Okay, and then this will plug in to the actual laptop, and then I have got some instructions to run through the actual programming on, which I'm not going to go through right now over this video. I am going to put together a video that does show it step by step, and there's already step-by-step instructions. But after you go through the programming, there's a reset procedure you got to do on the battery, and a couple of resets you got to do within the truck, all documented in the instructions. And then after it's all said and done, you've got full operation of the nav. So probably shouldn't have went ahead and unplugged these. Let me get these back plugged in real quick. Don't want to start your truck with these unplugged, guys. That's bad news. But let's see what we get here. Okay, as you can see, now that I shut the truck off, it's dead. I was going to pull it out and show you the nav real quick, and we're running out of time. That's where the programming comes into play. I will go ahead and do that programming, and we'll come back tomorrow and show you the final outcome, and then take you from the 8-inch. That's what we'll do tomorrow, is we'll show you this final outcome, and then take you to the 8-inch to the 12-inch full screen, so you can kind of see that as well. So pretty simple install, guys, and as you can see, it was working a while ago. I did shut the truck off though and let it time out, and that's why we don't have display now. So not gonna have that display on until we do the programming, so I'll get that done here in a moment, and we'll come back tomorrow. I can't finish it up today, we're out of time, and we'll give you that as well. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of finish this up by myself. I'm not gonna do the I'll come back and show you the 12-inch upgrade tomorrow, but so I've got this hooked back up to the computer, and I'm gonna do some things over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this back on. We should be dead still, which we are. So after I go through this programming, we should be good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. So in the kit will be the software to do this. Like I said, you will need a laptop computer to get this done, and will also come with the licensing code to make it all happen. So I'm going to go ahead and enter that into the software here real quick, and I've done this a few times, so this shouldn't take me too long to do, and I'll kind of point some stuff out along the way. I apologize, you're going to look at a black screen for the time being. So punched the code in, gave me activation successful. So I am going to go back to the start of the software and build it out, which I've done. There is an advanced mode, which the instructions talk about, so you'll want to go into that mode and make sure everything's there. Vehicle does need to be in run, not accessory. It's got to be in run. We are going to have some dinging going on. Once I'm all connected and set up, we can go ahead and connect to the vehicle, which it's doing right now. And once I'm connected, I can go about my business. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you start this stuff is go in and reset a couple of the modules, so you can then connect and start doing the changes. So kind of, you'll probably hear some clicking going on. I'm going to go ahead and reset the first module now. And I don't know if you saw the flash in the video there, if you can see that, but it did reset it. Kind of heard the blip in the air going on as well. I'm going to go in and reset the second module. This is talked about in the instructions, and I am going to put together a video that you'll have access to as well at some point. So I'm going to go into the other module, reconnect, go in and do a reset. And it didn't hear anything, but it did give me a procedure complete message on the screen here. By the way, that is something you need to verify and make sure that it does. So now we're going to go back and set this up the way it needs to be. And I'm going to run in here and make these changes real quick. So though you can't see it, I am going to kind of tell you what is helpful. So in the drop down boxes, instead of surfing through all the different options, you can kind of do a quick punch it in, the first few letters, and then hit the drop down, and then it will take you right to that section, and we can pick the one that we're after at that point. Just kind of a little tip there, instead of trying to scroll through it. This thing does time out, so that is something you want to pay attention to. Alright, I've already got procedure complete. And I'm going to verify it by clicking the button again. And it is indeed changed to what I set it to. So now I'm going to go to the next setting. Okay. Yep. All right. Cool.
That box from GCH that just came in under that other company name of theirs. I just put it on the shipping page. Okay. It was kind of small.
All right. Cool. See you, man. See you tomorrow. Sorry about that, guys. So we are done there. Let this sit for just 30 seconds here and see if we can get display. And still no display. So at this point, what we're gonna have to do, guys, is do the battery reset. And what that consists of is basically just taking the battery cables off, touching them together for off the battery for 25 seconds, and then letting them hang there for about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna pop you off the video here. I'm gonna go ahead and let that process take place, and then I'll come out and fire this up and let you see it fire up. So we'll be back. Thanks again for watching. All right, guys, I'm back to finish this up. Thanks for bearing with me. As you can see, the hood is up. I just put the battery back together. Like I said, took the cables off, did the thing with it. You gotta touch them together. Leave them off for about 20 minutes, put it back on. Let me fire it right up for you. So there's our logo back up. And we should be fully operational here. Let me go ahead and guy. As you can see, our heated seats, because the truck is equipped, comes. So this all plays into it, guys. Part of the programming and having the right equipment, but this will all work. Okay. So gonna have to let it sink still before the HVAC will work properly, but that will work after I let it sit. After I shut it back off and lock the doors and come back about 20 minutes, these guys will work like they should. So right now you can see they're just going low. Let's see if I can go in here to climb it. Yeah, just going from low to high, but this will cure up after you lock it up and let it sit. So let's see if I've got camera. And no camera yet either, so that will also come back after I let it sit. So not going to put you through all that. There is a process to getting these done, guys, which I do walk you through. So I will come back tomorrow and show you the HVAC working along with the camera and whatnot, and then we're going to do the switch to the 12-inch so you can see that. So get you a full scope of what we can do now as far as these Rams go, and I've got the cameras to add to these guys as well now. Like I mentioned earlier, this guy will be for sale. If you're interested in upgrading your 4-inch to the 8-inch with nav, 5-inch, or if you've got the 8-inch CarPlay only, you want to go to nav, got a fairly good deal on this one. These are pretty expensive, brand new, around $2,000, so I can save you quite a bit of money on this. If interested, without the chrome trim, and then you supply your own, transfer it from your old bezel, whatever. Or if you want me to supply a new bezel, I can do that as well. And we'll talk about the pricing on that. So I will make a post on that separately. So if you're interested, message me. This won't last long. I put it on eBay. It'll probably be gone in less than a day. So let me know if you've got any interest. Other than that, thanks for watching. We will see you tomorrow. All right, take care. Bye.